Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, coach of your Wexford Wailords, and welcome to week 8 of the MPL, the Major Pokémon League. If you guys didn't check out last week's battle, definitely go check it out. We faced up against the undefeated AFC Warmer Dens, coached by Blue Rogue, in a very, very close match. I'm not going to spoil it. Definitely go check it out. Well, you probably could see by the record what happened. But anyways, go check it out. Definitely a really, really good match. Really entertaining match. Definitely go see it. This week we're up against Tone, coach of the Maine Red Clawitzers. And he's got a pretty scary team. As you'll be able to see above me now. He's got a Celesteela, or Stella, whatever way you want to pronounce it, as a Z captain. He's got Hydreigon, Mega Venusaur, Arcanine, Gardevoir, Swampert, Curon Black, Aerodactyl, and Breloom. Now, some of you guys wondering, Irish, that's a very small squad. The rules for the MPL dictate that you must have somewhere between 8 and 11 Pokemon, and you're given X amount of points to spend. So, Tone decided he was just going to go. It was going to go big or go home and just spend most of his points on a lot of top tier stuff and have a smaller squad. So, definitely going to be an interesting matchup against them. I'm hoping that we can pick up two wins out of the last 3 remaining matches, just so we can make the scoreline more respectable, essentially. But he's coming with very scary threats. Hydreigon, Celesteela, or Stella, Curon Black, like terrifying stuff there. Mega Venusaur provides such really good bulk. He's got Arcanine and Gardevoir as well. Gardevoir can, if it's Choice Scarf, can always be a bit scary to deal with. Arcanine gives him a nice bit of bulk as well with the Intimidate. Swampert gives him the Roar, Stealth Rocker that he kind of likes to have. Aerodactyl gives him top end speed, and Breloom with the Spore and the Mach Punch, scary. But hopefully we can pick up the W today. Really hopeful we can. And I'm going to give you guys a rundown of the team that we have picked out. So out first we have Victory R Victini holding the Choice Scarf with V-Crate, U-Turn, Zen Headbutt, and Wild Charge. 12 HP in 12 EVs in HP, and the rest goes into attack with 244 in speed. That allows to outspeed Choice Scarf Hydreigon, which is the next it's the closest thing that in speed tier wise to Victini. So we'll be able to speed Choice Scarf Hydreigon, and we can just U-turn in front of that guy, no problem whatsoever, and do a good bit of damage. V-Crate to absolutely smack the likes of the Mega Venusaur, the Celesteela, the Curon Black, the Breloom, what have you. I know what's called Mega Venusaur has to take that, but no one, and I mean no one, wants to take a V-Crate from a Victini, just no one. Zen Headbutt then, in case we are up against Mega Venusaur and I don't want to be taking the attack and defense drops and the speed drops that V-Crate gives us, and go for Zen Headbutt and give us a little bit more of a fighting chance there. And then have the Wild Charge in case we have to go up against not Mega Aerodactyl, the Aerodactyl, just the plain regular Aerodactyl. Wild Charge is there to be able to smack that very, very hard. So hopefully this thing can put in a bit of bit of work, in and out, just to try pivot, and then when we're in a good position, just click that V-Crate button and smack something. After that, we have Celestial, the Cresselia, with Psychic, Moonlight, Toxic, and Thunder Wave. 252 HP, 56 in defense, bold nature, 200 in speed F. This set is my best answer to Curon Black. Curon Black is a huge, huge threat, and this is kind of one of my best answers to it. The physical defense allows me, with the bold nature, allows me to kind of deal with Dragon Claws from the Curon Black. The 200 speed F allows me to deal with Draco Meteors from Curon Black, and with that we should be able to do a bit of damage. You guys probably wondering why we don't have Moonlight and why we're rocking out with Psychic sorry, not Moonlight, Moonblast, and why we run out with Psychic, Moonlight, Toxic, and Thunder Wave. I'm just going to run through it quickly. I want Psychic for pure stab. I want Moonlight to get a bit of recovery. And if, depending on who's in front of us, I want to either click Toxic or Thunder Wave. I want to have that double status tech on Cresselia, because if it's, say for instance, I have a feeling it's a Choice Scarf Hydreigon, but it gets to the point of the game where I know I'm going to live one Dark Pulse, but Choice Scarf Hydreigon is just going to run through my team. I want to be able to Thunder Wave it, and then all of a sudden that thing is neutered, and if I have Mega Beatrice to the left, I can just bring Mega Beatrice. I'm like, yeah, you just take U-turns, wreck this thing. Whereas, say I up against Curon Black, I want to maybe Toxic it, that kind of thing. I want to have that double tech there on Cresselia, so that we could actually put pressure on his team, wear him out a little bit more, and allow Victory and Mega Beatrice to kind of put in a bit of damage. So that's the idea of Cresselia. Hopefully it can do a bit of work for us and all that kind of good stuff. After we Tusk the Mammoth Swine, holding a Sawfest with 180 speed, 172 HP, 156 attack, Jolly Nature with Icicle Crafts, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Superpower as the moveset. Thick Fat ability because, it's awesome. The reason why we have the Assault Vest there with that HP investment is to allow us to be able to kind of, again, take hits from Kieran Black and take some potential hits off a Hydreigon. That's the idea behind that. We still have a lot and so much attack investment that Stella, if it's not too defensive, isn't going to like coming in on Icicle Crash. Hydreigon is not going to deal with Icicle Crash whatsoever. Same with Kieran Black. You know, so that's the kind of idea behind it. We actually still do an awful lot of damage to Mega Venusaur if it's physical defensive. So having that kind of having that natural 130 attack there means that we don't have to put so much more into our attack, and we can actually put a lot more into HP than because of it. We have 180 speed, so as we can outspeed the balloon. Other than that, there was nothing else that kind of we need to worry about speed tier wise. So that was the idea behind that. Hopefully now we can kind of do well with this. The Take Fat will allow us to kind of sponge a few hits off the Arcanine as well. So hopefully we can kind of pick up 1 or 2 hits with the Mamoswine. Mamoswine is going to be my kind of Pokemon that, if in doubt, I'm probably going to switch into Mamoswine because I know it's going to take a hit, and if it's a kind of a bulkier Pokemon, I know we're going to be able to outspeed it and be able to smack it with one of our moves. I have the superpower there to be able to deal with the Kieran Black specifically because I know it doesn't really like that. But we definitely have coverage across the board on Mamoswine to be able to do an awful lot of damage. Next up we have Be Advised and Mega Beedrill, U-Turn, Poison Jab, Knockoff, and Fell Stinger. Rocking it with a Jolly Nature, 140 speed, 252 attack, 116 HP. The reason why we have this is because that EV set is basically because, look, I'm offensive, I want to smack things really hard and really fast. And Aerodactyl being the fastest thing on his team, I want to make sure I outspeed it. So with 140 EVs with a Jolly Nature, we are guaranteed to outspeed it. So unless he's got something Choice Scarfed, we're going to speed everything. After I got U-Turn, pretty standard. Poison Jab to be able to smack things really hard. Knock Off so we can get rid of some items. Particularly if it's on like Dragon or whatever, or someone's coming on Switch, we just go for Knock Off. Like for instance, Arcanine wants to come in on a Switch, we go for Knock Off, and we get rid of, say, a Rocky Hemo or leftovers. Then I can go for U-Turn, or I'm more likely to go Switch out in case it's got the extreme speed. But you get the picture. We get that kind of movement going. You know, we're just going to work offline. That's what we're going to do, Showdown. We're just going to work offline. That's the kind of idea around having a knockoff there. And then I decided to go for Fell Stinger. So I was originally going to go with either a fighting type move like Brick Break or a ground type move like Drill Run. But like, there's none of his team that kind of I need that coverage for. Like Stella, like it is going to was pretty hard, but outside of that, nothing really kind of does too much damage to us. And you know, the Poison Jab, excuse me, does enough damage where does roughly the same damage as a Drill Run would do. So I was kind of the opinion, I was like, well, there's no really need for Drill Run if Poison Jab's going to do the same amount, and there's no need for a fighting type move when I know, you know, U-Turn and Poison Jab's going to do something very similar again. So I decided to go for Fell Stinger because with base 50 and the potential to raise our attack by 3 stages is insane, and I thought that might be a really good way of going about it. If I can get the +3 attack, and if I'm able to get either if I'm able to wear down a Stella enough, or you know he doesn't bring it, or say and I get a couple of Pokemon weakened or paralyzed, and I know I'm going to outspeed stuff and outrun it, and I have a feeling, you know, we could potentially see some insane Mega Beedrill play here. So hopefully this will work out. We have to just wait and see what happens. After we got Cliffhanger, our Druddigon. You can probably tell it's roughly a similar team to last week. The unfortunate thing is I was looking at other stuff, but I just didn't think it fit. I knew I needed rocks this match, and with Mamoswine carrying the Assault Vest, Druddigon's my only other available rocker, so I had to come on the squad then because of it. Rocking out with Rough Skin, 252 defense, Impish Nature. Didn't want to kind of go too offensive with Druddigon this week. I want this thing to be able to deal with Arcanine, because by the time I got around to adding Druddigon, Arcanine was a big problem with my team. So I figured, let's bring Druddigon, and that should be able to solve that issue. So we have our rocker, we have Earthquake to be able to smack the likes of Arcanine. We have Dragon Tail to phase stuff out, and we have Fire Punch then to deal with Stella if needs be. Rough Skin, so every time Arcanine comes in, this is our switch in, we come in, Arcanine's going to take Rough Skin damage. I can get free rocks up at that point, which is very, very nice, and we can kind of go from there. Arcanine is in a similar boat with this thing as well. Not Arcanine, Aerodactyl is a similar boat with this thing, so is Breloom, so hopefully we can see that coming to fruition. Last but not least, I have Suction, our Electros, holding the leftovers, rocking out with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Giga Drain, and Super Fang as the moveset. 252 HP, 252 defense as well. You're probably wondering, Irish, why you bring this as well. Aerodactyl was a couple of big threat on my team, and I was kind of thinking, do you know something? Aerodactyl is a proper thing, bring for my team. Bring that Choice Scarfer. Mega Beedrill is slower than it. It can outspeed my Victini. It can just click Stone Edges and have a bit too much fun for my liking. But if we have this Electros here, that's not an issue anymore. And then of course I can just come in, click Full Switch, and have a bit of fun with that. On the flip side of it as well, we have Super Fang, so we can break down any wall. So pretty much his answer every time Electros comes in is going to be the Mega Venusaur. I can click Super Fang. Mega Venusaur is forced then to go for a Synthesis. And once he's forced to do that, then I know I can make a play then, because I could bring in, if I could potentially bring in a Mega Beedrill if he's weak, if he's down low enough, or I could bring in Victini and then say, right, I'm going to V-Crate on you now. That kind of scenario. So it kind of creates a couple of better matchups for me. If he brings in the likes of Hydreigon and take a Volt Switch, I can go Super Fang. Wear stuff out, essentially. That's the kind of aim of the game here with Electros. So that's the kind of idea behind that. And because I'm slower, if I know Mega Venusaur is going to go for a Synthesis, I can just go for Volt Switch rather than take, you know, a scary Sludge Bomb if I mispredict somehow. So that's the idea behind that, and hopefully it'll work out. I'm not going to lie, I'm dying for a win, but we're just going to have to wait and see how it works out. But yeah, that's the squad. I know a bit more quicker than normal. I'm trying to, with the MPL, I'm trying to keep this thing a little bit more condensed so that you guys can actually just get a general idea of what I'm doing. Let me know if you prefer the quicker style, or if you prefer me going more in depth as to what's going on, like talk about what each move does and why it helps me out, rather than just going over like one or two things per Pokemon. Let me know which kind of team building analysis video you prefer me doing for my league videos. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please click the like button down below for me. If you guys got comments on today's video, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, let me know in the comment section down below, including your thoughts on the team, what you would have done differently, all that kind of good stuff. And last but not least, make sure to check out Tone. A link to his channel is in the description down below. And last but not least, if you want to see more MPL action, Wexford Wailords action, coin away on this channel, or more content in general, please smash that subscribe button down below for me and click that bell icon. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.